I love the beautiful ocean. You see people very early of the morning, right on daylight. There's elderly people walking on the beach. It's healthy to be outdoors, and that's what our transport service is about.
Morning, Maureen.
Morning, Martin.
How are you today?
Good. How was your weekend?
Oh, not bad. Yeah.
TRANSCOMCARE is a door-to-door service. It's personalised. We're based in Hervey Bay. Hervey Bay is an ageing population. It has a very large ageing population, but along with that comes a lot of skills. And we've been so lucky here that we have drivers that have, people have moved to Hervey Bay and they want to volunteer and they want to be a driver, and they have provided a fantastic service.
I was looking for things to do during retirement. Having had a busy working life, I knew I was going to do something. So you get regular customers, so you get to know one another and meet different people, and they got some interesting stories, and there's some funny things happen along the way.
We go to every doctor's surgery in town, we go to every dentist in town, we go to every shopping centre in town, and so we have constant movement amongst the community.
Absolutely marvellous. I can do my shopping every Monday, and without it I would be lost.
I've been getting the bus now for about 10 years and it's incredible.
Every Monday I can come in. I live 7 kilometres from Barham Heads. It's a long way to come.
Hi Dean, I've just taken a call. The last client that you dropped off, her class had actually been cancelled, so she actually needs picking up again now.
This job is so precise with the scheduling, otherwise it would just throw out your whole day. With COVID still being around, we are using same vehicle, same driver for pickup and return. Social isolation is a real issue, and sometimes those clients, the only person they see is the driver for that week and the doctor.
Fantastic service. So you trouble with a taxi, you don't know whether it's going to time on time, and you book an appointment and you don't know whether you're going to get it.
To me it was a godsend, really. It's just great. I can't speak too highly of them at all.
With doctor's appointments, they're not very reliable. The doctor can be late, never early of course, but if the doctor's late, they provide for that.
I volunteer at the library with the genealogy group, and if it wasn't for TRANSCOMCARE, there'd be no way I could get there. There's no public transport, and apart from using a taxi, which is about $30 or $40 one way.
We work in well with the renal unit, the cancer care unit, the radiology units. It's about connecting everyone to the community and them being part of this lovely, beautiful Hervey Bay community.
We service the entire South Burnett, so large geographical area, about 12,000 square kilometres. Basically we just go with whatever people are wanting, so their need to stay in their home. So that can be just going to get their shopping, getting their medical appointments sorted, visiting a friend, going and buying the newspaper.
Thank you, Concert.
You're welcome.
I'll just see you on.
Have a good day. You're helping people, number one. I like driving, but the most important thing is you're helping people get to where they've got to go.
It seems to be the first thing that happens in a person's life that unravels a little bit if they don't have that connectedness, and transport's often the thing that they need. People become withdrawn and depressed and disconnected. We just become their car in the garage in a way. So it's just letting them get out and reconnect with community, and it's just so vital.
We knew it was going to happen, we just didn't know when. He's passed away now, and I like to get out and about. We go to places like Noosa and have cruise up the river and lunch on the boat, or we can do from Tewantin up to Noosa and also lunch on the boat.
I was very active in the community, and then out of the blue had a massive stroke. That is where Graham House came into their own. They were involved in transporting me to doctor's appointments and to Kingaroy for shopping.
Because we don't have a major hospital in our region, they have to travel to either Toowoomba, Brisbane, Sunshine Coast. So, you know, we're travelling 2 or 3, 4 hours one way to get them there. Then they have their appointment and then we turn around and bring them back. Because we're funded under CHSP, so if a client is over that 65 age group and they're registered with My Aged Care, they get it at a subsidised rate. The funding is changing and this is all evolving, and we really don't know how it's going to finally look. But we're heavily reliant on the government funding. The block funding gives us security that we know that we're going to get that money at at those intervals. We identified that there were still people in the community that didn't fit funded programs, but they still needed to get to Brisbane and Toowoomba or Sunshine Coast. So we allowed them to access our service as well.
There's a lot of innovation happening out there, and there's a real commitment by communities to make sure their older residents have access to these transport services. The baseline funding that these organisations get is at risk, and so there's a great deal of concern about that. So we need to make sure there's certainty in the funding so that these organisations can continue to deliver the services they currently do.
We will bequeath some money from a client. We'll have like a breakout area outside our activity room where staff and clients can meet and talk. We'll have a little memorial plaque in honour of that chap, and which we'll see every day, which will be lovely as his little legacy to Graham House. It's just such a simple thing to do. Just pick somebody up and take them somewhere, and they're so grateful, and it's so important.
Like a family. It's just like a family.
It's given me the ability to continue on in the community, doing things for the community.
If we can just keep them going, doing whatever they want to do, we'll keep doing it.
We're trying to do as much as we possibly can to help them age well, and I will be one of those people one of these days, and so I hope these wonderful services are still operating like we are.